Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Getting paid, I'm getting paid.
Hey, it's your boy Tight, but you're tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yo, we back at it again. You know, it's your guy Ray, host of Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we coming live from the best city in the world, downtown Dallas, Texas. Coming live from the 10th floor of the beautiful Hello Studios, man. You know, this is Ray Ray's podcast where, you know, if you got that motion in the city of the Dallas, if you got that motion in the city of Dallas, this is the show for you. This is the show you need to be on. You know, we only spotlight the people that do the amazing, best things here in the city of Dallas. So this is the podcast for you. If you love Dallas, you love people with motion, hey, yo, perfect combination for you, all right? You know, all year we'll be celebrating our 5th year anniversary of the show. So this is where we'll be bringing in some of the top-notch guests in here and reintroduce you to some of my favorite guests of all time. So, hey, real quick, like, subscribe, follow. If you ain't tapped in with your boy already, you need to do that. I mean, like, immediately go do that for your guy, all right? Cool. Man, I don't know if you ever seen this show before or if you're an OG listener. You know, we always got to start off the show with positive words and stuff like that. So, because, you know, you're always going through stuff.
We gotta get out here to get in.
Yeah, you gotta get that motion out here. You gotta have motion to get motion right here.
Happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that
You hear what he
happened
said?
today. Get your mind right, big
Get your mind right, y'all. But you know, what I like to tell people, man, just in case somebody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on this show, Ray Ray's podcast, I am glad that you're alive, and most importantly, don't give up. Man, tough situation are always going to come up. It's what you put your mind on to help you get through that. Cool. Top of the year, we started this segment called Shout Out. So Shout Out is a segment where, you know, we spotlight people that are doing amazing things in Dallas, whether they're artists, entertainers, places we want you to check out, events we want you to check out. So today's Shout Out person we're going to shout out is the guy, Chef Benjamin. We got to shout the guy out. Make sure you're following the official Chef Benjamin on all social media platforms. Be checking for his food truck dropping October 25th. Make sure y'all there. Pull it up on that guy, man. He's doing some crazy things like them Hennessy honey wings he be hitting. You know, he was telling me about some truffle fries. Hopefully we get to try some of them real soon. But hey, real quick, make sure y'all follow our guy, the official Chef Benjamin. All right. Now, speaking of Chef Benjamin, we got the man in the building right now. Yo, everyone give a warm Ray Ray's podcast welcome to the guy, the homie, the one, the only official Chef Benjamin in the building right now. What's up with you, big dog? How we doing?
Man, Ray, we blessed.
We blessed. They love you, man. They can't get enough. Chef Benjamin. Man. Wait, well, thank you for taking time out your day to pull up on your boy here, the Ray Ray's podcast. Like I said, this is the podcast for the city of Dallas, for people that's got that motion. And you, sir, you definitely got that motion, you know. You got the sauce, you know, because sauce doesn't expire, man, you know. So we got that, man. So, again, thank you for taking time out your day, because I know you moving and shaking out there. You making some things happen, all right?
Man, been on the grind since about 5 o'clock this morning.
Hey, I feel you. What they say, early bird gets the worm?
Early bird get the worm.
All right, so let's do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick this thing off like this. We're going to find out who Chef Benjamin is and everything you involved in. And we're going to take you on a journey, you know, all the way from, let's say, you know, Olive Garden, all the way to Hell's Kitchen. We're going to take the people on a journey, all right, man? So let's talk about it, man. Who is Chef Benjamin, man, and where are you from, and how did you get in this beautiful city I love called Dallas, Texas?
Man, who is Chef Benjamin? Man, Chef Benjamin is... Man, you know, I don't ever like to brag on myself like that right now, but, man, Chef Benjamin, one of the hottest chefs out here, man, in the entire DFW, man.
Okay.
We out here working all the time, man. Man, honestly, man, I'm a real chill, laid-back person outside of culinary. Mm-hmm. But, man, when that chef coat is on, oh, bro, it's level 10 energy, 24/7, 365, man. People ask me that all the time. They be like, Chef, like, I ain't never seen you out anywhere, and you just... look like you just chill and laid back. Like, you look like you just be amplified and in that Chef Ben persona every single time we see you. Like, how do you do it? Hey man, God's energy, man.
There we go.
I'm blessed. And man, being from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Being from Montgomery,
Okay.
Alabama, man. Yeah, man. So man, young kid from Montgomery, super small city down there, man. Super small city. So, being from a small town, man, it was just, oh God, man. It was just hard, man. Just like, growing up and, trying to figure out, what I wanted to do in life. And man, somehow, man, me and culinary, we just came in like hand in hand with each other. And man, I've been doing this for like half my life now, man. So culinary is, man, one of the greatest things I've ever been a part of. Wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I cannot get enough of it, man.
All right. So like, when did that click for you? When you're like, okay, yo, this is it. This is it for me. What was that moment for you?
Oh man, that moment when I knew it was it. I ain't gonna lie. So I would say, man, I'll say like once I got done with culinary school and I got my first big break to go work on the cruise ships in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I knew it was real right there. Cause like growing up, I was like, wait a minute, man. I didn't even know people even worked on cruise ships like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was even a real thing you could do with culinary. Man, when Norwegian Cruise Line and all these other cruise lines started hitting me up for them jobs, I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So, man, they had me out there in Hawaii for the first time. And that was mind-blowing to me. That's when I knew it was real. That's when I knew that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And literally, man, ever since then, bro, I have been hitting the ground running on this culinary journey non-stop.
Okay, so let's dive into this. You talked about being on the ship. So what is it like? Do you stay on the ship when you work on those ships?
Man, oh man, that was so crazy during that time. So we would work 5 months every single day for 12 hours a day. I know, right? So man, we was working like that every single day, 12 hours a day, man, cooking for like, man, anywhere between 5,000 to like 7,000 people every single day. Now this is like constant non-stop 24-hour clockwork. So man, being on the cruise ship, man, I do tell people all the time that was one of the greatest things that I would say I was able to do, like when I was like younger in my culinary career. Cause I was able to be around chefs from Jamaica, Indian, France, Canada. Like, bro, I learned so much on that. Like, that's what really kind of helped me like get that introduction into life, man, and really like expand my mind. And like, working on the cruise ship showed me that, it was possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything that I could think of, man, I was able to make it happen. So man, that cruise ship, like, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, kind of turned me from from a boy to a man. You know what I'm saying? It helped me grow up a little bit.
Okay, I mean, because I can only imagine, man.
Yeah.
Now you around all those people, the same people. You said for 5 months, oh boy, no breaks from them. You see them all day, every day. I know that could be that could cause some bad situations. Also, it could cause some good situations as well too. I would think, we could do it like that. So, but let's rewind. Let's take it back. Like I know. I guess I'll do my little research. I'll do my little study or whatever. You started off in Olive Garden. Okay, what got you at Olive Garden?
Man, so Olive Garden was like my first, like, I would kind of say like commercial type style, like big kitchen in a way. Man, when I was back in Montgomery. So man, I got to take it back even further than that.
Okay, let's go.
Until I get to the Olive Garden part. But man, so my first job in culinary, right? And I know people always say, well, this ain't culinary, but technically it is.
Yeah. Man,
so my first job, man, was working at fast food at McDonald's when I was 16 years old, right? And man, when I tell you, that was probably one of the most interesting but still humblest jobs that I would say I've ever had throughout my career, when I first started. Because, man, this is when I learned that food and hospitality is what really brought people together. Mm-hmm. This is when I learned that, man, it's such a, like, unparalleled type situation. But, man, when I was just seeing constantly every single hour on the hour, man, 50 to like 100 different customers just coming in. And I was like, dang, bro, like, man, this food that they selling here, McDonald's, like, bro, it's constantly just bringing people in. And I was like, well, dang, man, I want to be a part of this. I want to, start learning more and more how, hospitality works. So, man, right after that, dude, I was just, I was still back home, man, working other jobs and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I can't say on camera, but
We got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was making a couple dollars or whatever, but but man, yeah, definitely after McDonald's, man, I remember, dang, I think after McDonald's, that's when I kind of started working at stuff like, man, I was working at places like GameStop, and I got back into like the more like culinary side of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then I know I was working at places like, man, I think we had like Nukes. So Nukes is like an eatery, you know what I'm saying, back home. Just like the little, up and coming place or whatever. But man, when I got that Olive Garden job, man, Ray, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I thought I was on, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. They were paying us like I think back then, man, we was getting paid maybe like $12, $13 an hour. Like this is what I thought I was making some money, and I was like, dang, bro, I'm getting full time hours. I got benefits, all this stuff. Like, bro, like
I'm living.
Hey, Olive Garden helped me get my first apartment back in Montgomery. I remember that, and man, dude, I stayed at Olive Garden, man, for maybe like a year and a half, 2 years. Like I really loved that job at the time. I really did. And dude, after Olive Garden, man, I finally had wanted to like succeed even higher, so I went to go work at Bonefish Grill. I remember that.
I like Bonefish. Bonefish is good. Bonefish is good. Yeah.
The bang bang shrimp.
Yeah.
Man. So man, I worked at Bonefish for a little bit, and then man, Ray, that's really when I got to that point, bro. I was like, man, I gotta elevate. I gotta go to the next level. I said, man, if I stay down here in Montgomery, this is as big as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
As big as I'm gonna probably ever get doing this. I said, man, I gotta think outside the box. Boom. That's when I got on with the cruise ship industry right there.
Yeah.
And then, man, being able, like I said, working for Norwegian, with the cruise line in general, bro, that was like one of the greatest times of my life. But I had to do something bigger than that. Because you got to think about it. When you got 5,000-6,000 people on the water, and you know what I'm saying, you just seen the movie Titanic like 100 times, you like, bro, I got to get out of the water. I got to go back on land. So, man, I remember after that, actually I ended up going to Death Valley, California. I remember that. So that's when I worked at my first AAA Diamond rated resort. Yep, I remember that, man. So I was out there in the desert.
The desert,
bro. Like Death Valley. I see why they call it Death Valley, bro. Like I growing up, bro, like we always heard of Death Valley, but we never knew it existed until I actually somehow got a job out there, right? Man, so dude, I remember it would get, oh my goodness, man, it would get up to like 130 degrees in the summertime. Dog, that's hot enough for you to go take like a little skillet, sit outside on the ground.
Yeah.
Bro, you can put a steak, and that steak is still. Forget an egg.
The steak, not the egg, the steak.
Yeah, like I don't know, you gonna get it well done or not, but
it's gonna get cooked.
You gonna get close to medium. Like that's how hot it was out there, man. So, dude, I had to leave the desert, man. I couldn't do it because like the heat was just too much, man. So after that, I actually I went to go do my first Michelin and Star restaurant. I remember that. I did that in California, in LA. So that was a real cool experience. Around that time, LA was just still expensive, bro. So I was only out there in LA for maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 months. And I was like, gotta figure something out. Yeah. So, man, that's when I figured out that I was like, man, I had to stop myself in life for a second, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, dang, man, you got these, the cruise ship, bro. You got the Michelin. You got the, AAA Diamond Resort. Like, that's cool, right? But I was like, man, I just still didn't feel fulfilled. Yeah, like I did not feel fulfilled. So, man, after that, I just thought about it. I said, you know what? If I'm going to take this culinary all the way serious and dedicate my life to it, I'm going to go after the top dog that's on top right now.
What's the top dog?
That's when I went to go work for Mr. Gordon Ramsay at Hell's Kitchen in Vegas.
Okay, now you got to dive in about that.
I got to dive in.
You got to dive in about that.
I got to talk about this one. So, man, I actually had got the opportunity, man, to get a cooking demo at Hell's Kitchen, right? Dude, I did the application, whatever. Man, they asked me could I be here at this day, this time to do the cooking demo to see if I could really cook. Man, I'll never forget, bro. I actually ended up doing the cooking demo the first time, bro. Now, keep in mind, I'm still developing my culinary skills at this time, right? Dog, I messed around and overcooked one of, like, the beef Wellingtons that we had to do on the cooking demo. And I was like, oh, bro, dog. I was like heartbroken, man. I was crushed, man. 'Cause I was
man.
like, dog, I done put all these other years in the, building, in the culinary, man. And dang, man, I finally make it to the top, man. Finally make it to the creme of the creme, bro. And boom, finally failed. It messed me up. But I didn't give up.
Yeah,
I didn't give up. Because I said to myself, I said, you know what? If I can redeem myself and get another shot at this is what right here is going to solidify me on taking that next level step, right? So literally, bro, I'll never forget. I actually had told the people, like the executive chefs and, all the other like hiring people, I said, man, y'all can just give me one more chance. I know I can do this the right way, y'all. I just need one more shot to do this. And they were like, damn, you really, really want this job, don't you? I said, y'all do not understand.
Yeah.
Like Gordon is a, huge inspiration to me. Man, dude is like, my culinary, like look up to person, bro. So literally, they gave me another shot. Here was the catch though, right? They said, I tell you what, we'll give you another shot, but can you be back here tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, no problem. So, man, now keep in mind, like I said, this is in Vegas, bro. So, at this time, like, bro, I'm still going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, bro, from, man, freaking, LA and, just trying to, get my stability going on. So, dude, stayed another day out there, man, out there in Las Vegas, right? Came back the next day, did the cooking demo, passed it with flying color, bro.
Awesome.
It was so crazy, dog. I remember that. But, yeah, I ended up passing it, man. They offered me the job out there, man, to finally work at Hell's Kitchen, man. So that was just, like, freaking... I couldn't believe it. Like, to be honest with you, bro. Like, when they told me I passed the cooking demo, I was like, oh, dang, like, y'all playing. They were like, nah. They're like, no. Like, you actually, like, you cooked the Wellington right. Everything was fine this time. I was like, all right, cool. So, yeah, man, I made that transition, man, to go, finally work in Vegas. So, yeah, I worked at Hell's Kitchen, man, for maybe about... maybe like 2 years.
Dang.
I actually ended up doing that. So that was crazy, man. And then, I never forget. So I never knew that Gordon actually came into the restaurants. Like, I just thought, like...
It was just, his name.
Yeah, it's not like his name was just on that. Like, I didn't know the man actually came into that, right? Now, you gotta think about this story right here, right? So this is around the time when Hell's Kitchen is just now wrapping up, one of these seasons of the actual show. Dude, I'll never forget, bro. Gordon actually ended up coming into the restaurant one day, right? Dog, this is my first time ever seeing the man in person, bro. And when I tell you, dude's like aura is real, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Gordon walked in, bro. I promise you can hear a freaking pin drop inside of that restaurant that day he came in. Like, it was just like silence, bro. Like, holy crap. Like, you Gordon Ramsay, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you coming in. And I'll never forget, right? So, this is one around the time, man, I think was I on the blue team? No, yeah, I was on the blue team. And, dude, Gordon is maybe standing maybe like 2.5 feet away from me, right?
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, growing up, I was always watching that stuff, right? Dog, I'm watching, the episodes, bro. I want to, get my skills like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to be the black Gordon Ramsay, basically. Dog, Gordon standing about 2.5 feet from me, so I don't know, man, what kicked in my brain to do it, but I just did it. And this is an untold story right here. I don't know what kicked in my brain to do it, dog. So I yelled out. I literally yelled out. I said, Mr. Ramsay. And, like, bro, he turned around, and he was like, I was like, yeah. I said, Gordon. He was like, young man, why'd you call my name out like that? That's unprofessional. And I was like, oh, dang. So, bro, like, I'm hurt on the inside, bro. Like, low key, bro. I'm like crushed on the inside. Like, oh, dang, bro. Like, I just messed up. But he was cool, though. Gordon, he was like, look, I'm just messing with you. I was like, oh, dang, all right, cool. So he asked me, he was like, Gordon got that deep British accent.
Yeah.
So he was like, young man, like, what's your name? And I was like, Benjamin. He was like, Benjamin? I said, yeah. He said, Benjamin, you're doing a fantastic, like, I don't know why he got this thing, but he'll be like, you're doing a fantastic job. Like, keep it up. Dog, I could not breathe, bro, for like a minute, dog. Like, bro, that was like an out-of-body experience, bro. Like, I just couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you Gordon Ramsay, bro, you talking to me small town kid, bro, from Montgomery, Alabama, bro. Like, this was crazy, man. But, dude, greatest experience of my life, man. And I'm so proud and honored, to have it on my resume and literally get to tell people, especially as a black chef, bro.
Yeah.
I freaking worked for Gordon Ramsay at Hell's Kitchen, right? So, man, after that, man, I was just like, I started, just kind of getting to that point later on in life too. Man, I just started thinking to myself, I said, man, it's so cool that, you're doing the cruise ship, you're doing the, resorts, you got the Hell's Kitchen. I had to ask myself one day, right? I said, man, what do I do next? I don't want to work for nobody else after this. Like once you do that, once you get Gordon Ramsay on your resume, dog,
it writes itself.
Yeah. Like that's about it, right? Well, so, man, I remember that. Man, this was around December 2019, right? Man, I made the decision, man, to come to Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
So I came out here to Dallas, and I actually had ended up getting a job out here working at one of the hotels to be an executive chef, right? Dog, you ain't gonna believe this. So literally, I take the job to come out here to Dallas.
What happened?
Dog, the pandemic hit, bro.
I was about to say, did it have to be the
weeks later, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm like, Ray, come on, man. It cannot get worse than this. So literally, this around the time, man, when I'm just like, fresh out here and nobody knew who I was, bro. Like, I could have walked the street anywhere. Nobody like would have even looked at me. Like, it wouldn't have been like, oh, wait a minute, that's Chef Benjamin. I seen. Like, no, like that's none of me, right? So, man, literally after that, man, it was so crazy. I ended up taking the job. The pandemic ended up hitting. We had to freaking shut down the actual restaurant.
Oh, man, so,
dude, I'm jobless at this point. I'm going through it, bro. I got bills to pay. I'm like, this is freaking crazy. So, literally, man, this is when we gave birth to Chef Benjamin. So literally after that, man, I got the chance to actually get a job during the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah, so I worked at Amazon for 1 week. 1 week, man, and I just told myself, I said, bro, I cannot do this no more. Bro, I can't keep scanning boxes, bro. I can't be, I can't be doing it. Like, that's not me. I wasn't happy. So, man, literally, I never forget. I actually ended up quitting Amazon, man, on my last night. I remember that. And went back to my apartment, and it was so crazy, bro. This is the same night when I made the pineapple boat.
Okay.
So, when I made the pineapple boat that night, dude, this one, man, I think I already had an Instagram like food page or whatever, but dude, I only had maybe like 10 or 15 followers at the time, bro. Uploaded that picture, man, that pineapple boat that I had made that night. Dog, I don't know what the algorithm had going on, bro. I wake up the next day, bro. Folks like commenting underneath, like, "Dang, that look good. That look good. You should sell it. You should sell it." So I was like, "Oh, all right, bet, cool." So, dog, literally, man, I think I probably took maybe like $400 to like $500, right, of my own money. And literally, bro, I went to the store. Matter of fact, actually with one of the Tom Thumbs out here, dog, I brought some pineapples. I brought maybe like 20 or 30 pounds of rice, bro. I bought some shrimp. I bought some chicken, a whole bunch of seasonings, right? Dog, I just said, you know what? I ain't working for nobody else after this.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't doing that no more. Dog, I was hustling them pineapple boats every single day out here like it wasn't nothing, dog. So literally, this around the time, man, when, my social media started like getting like a little bit of attraction at this point, right? So, man, people hit me up. Hey, man, I need one of them boats. Like, I seen on such and such page. I'd seen it before. Cool. Selling left and right, bro. I did that for maybe about like 5 or 6 months straight. No days off. Like, seriously, no days off. I was like grinding, bro, from freaking, bro, 6 o'clock in the morning, man, bro, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes, bro, I was doing 24-hour shifts on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So literally, after that, man, this is when when social media started getting that attraction. So, dude, this is when my following started going up, bro. This is when private dinners was kicking in, brunches, and then we just like kept staying so social media driven that when I was seeing, bro, when I was hitting like 30, 40, 50,000 followers. I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm blowing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, dude, when I started doing stuff like TV out here, so when I was doing like the news stations, bro, going to the radio, man, collaborating with, other influencers out here, man, with the food and stuff like that, bro, that's when I started seeing it really go. But then, I know in 2023, when I started doing Food Network, oh, that was it.
Okay, so we're gonna take a pause. We're gonna take a pause right there because we got to rewind it back because you said a whole bunch of stuff. Some of this stuff we gonna have to break down. We're gonna break some of this stuff down because I got a couple questions for you too. All right. So first one I really want to talk about is I like to always tell people honestly the pandemic to me was a blessing, even though a lot of people don't think that it was a blessing. It created a hustle inside of you. If there's so many people I know that didn't have jobs, but they were able to create other ways of income. Sure. The pandemic taught me like you got to have multiple streams of income. Got to. Because if one shuts down, what you gonna do? You done. You gotta be done. So, like your story, I started my podcast February 2020. Really? Started my podcast February 2020. Crazy. 3-4 weeks later, pandemic. But that drove that put that drive in me. But that fire. I had nothing else to do. Yeah. I was in the studio every day. Dang. Every day. Getting it. Just in there. We had nothing else to do. We was in the studio 2, 3, 4 times a week. Just in there, just recording stuff and just doing it. And so many people were like, hey, let me come over. Like that was another way I was able to make relationships. People was like, oh yeah, come here. I was like, hey, you want to come on my show real quick? You ain't got nothing else going on. Like, come over too. But also, it was a challenge as well too. Everybody was at home. So you remember you had like your take a shot challenge, you had your push up challenge, you had this type of challenge. Damn it, you try to post something on the algorithm, that shit getting lost in 2 seconds. So it taught you a bunch of things on that. All right. So you also talked about doing those private chefs. All right. Yeah. Now I gotta talk to you about something, my man. I gotta talk to you about something. Now are you the chef I done seen that been on the social medias feeding the food to the women and stuff in the houses and all that stuff? Was that you? Live and in the flesh. Hey, say, bro, I gotta ask you a question here real quick. Talk to me. Us as men, you know how we are. Have you had a dude that was like, hey, say, man, I don't appreciate you feeding my woman some food and stuff like that. Say, Playboy, you need to chill out with that. Man. Because me, if I would have walked in my house and some nigga feeding my woman some, say, Playboy, you gonna have to come get yourself another day, but yeah, you want to get it back here like right now, bro. Cause that would have been no go for your boy. Man. But I can understand, like me, if I was you, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But on the other side, like, hey, say, bro. Man, you taking it too far, like. Hey. Say my guy. Nigga, I ain't paying you to, especially like when the dudes are paying you too. Like, hey, I'm paying you to cook food, not to serve some food. I have had so many situations like that, bro. Like, dog, if I showed y'all, dog, it would get so crazy, right? Now, when I was doing like the choking and feeding and oh my god, bro, like just anything that looked like it was like sexually done, like to the women, like at the dinner. Yeah, dog, I've had freaking women's husbands, bro, write me messages, send emails, man, even in public, bro. I remember that one time. I actually had a dude stop me one time, like, bro, I was in freaking Walmart, bro. I'm buying like, bro, deodorant and toothpaste. Like, bro, like, I wasn't even in chef gear, nothing like that. Man, dude stopped me, bro. And he was like, hey, man. And I was like, huh? And he was like, you Chef Benjamin? I was like, yeah. He said, yeah. I don't think you know who I am. I was like, who are you? He was like, yeah, man, my wife actually had booked you for a dinner. I said, oh, okay. I said, what, did she enjoy it? Was it great? Was it good? He was like, nah, I saw the videos you had posted. I said, what video? The food? So like I kind of figured what he was talking about. But I was like, what, the food? And he was like, nah, that video that went viral, bro, that was my wife. I said, oh. I said, I just want to let you know that she said, verbal consent. Yeah. She told me that she don't get that kind of treatment at home. Dog, I've never seen a conversation ended so quick and so politely, because the dude told me, he was like, she said, what?
I said, yeah, she told me verbally that she don't get this kind of treatment at home. That's why she booked me. He said, already. That's all I need to know. He dipped out. Never seen this man a day in my life. Never seen him again a day after this in my life. Nah.
We don't know what happened.
No. I don't know what happened to his wife.
I'm about to say that. Did we check it?
Because she ain't booked me ever since.
I was saying, we need to check in on her. We need to put a, what they call it, a safety check or whatever. A wellness check.
You got to put a wellness check.
APB.
Because that man probably, I don't know what he done did to this woman, bro. I ain't heard
Hey, if you watching this episode, ma'am, let us know that you're safe. Okay, let us know about your whereabouts so we can make sure you okay. We good. I mean, please, somebody let us know if she's okay.
Somebody. I don't know, bro.
But it be like that as men, bro, because I've been in situations too like that. Nigga like, hey, you know, what you doing talking to my woman? I'm like, sir, your woman approached me, sir. Get your shit together, my dude. Why you get mad at me? Nigga? What you doing?
Yeah, don't get mad at me. I'm just doing my job.
Well, what are you doing? That's why, and that's one of those things though. As men, some men, just a lot of men have insecure.
That what it is.
They have a lot of insecurity.
That what it is. Because if you got to stop me at Walmart, bro, at 9 o'clock in the morning, bro, while I'm buying toothpaste and deodorant.
Yeah. Something ain't sitting right in your spirit.
He woke up with that intention. If he would have saw me, he had to get it off his chest for him to feel better.
What if it was following you?
Oh, no.
That's kind of curious.
Yeah.
You said hey, you said business, ain't you, bro? That's kind of
that was so random, bro. And matter of fact, bro, it was so crazy because I remember that too, bro. So I was actually at one of the Walmarts out here in Dallas where it happened at. So like, that's when I kind of figured like, all right, this is kind of crazy, bro. So yeah, like I just normally go to a Target or CVS where it's
a little bit more safer.
Yeah, it's a little
bit
more safe.
A little bit less color.
Yeah, just,
certain.
Just walk in.
Little demographics.
Yeah. No, you know, nowadays I just order off of Amazon. Get it over with.
Just bring it to the house. Just bring it to the house.
That one kind of messed me up a little bit when he kind of saw me in the store with that one. But hey, man, I hope his wife's still alive.
Like I said, please let us know. Let us know, ma'am. Okay. So let's get back into it. He left off talking about you were doing stuff on the Food Network. So let's talk about that real quick, fam.
Yeah, man. So, I was able to finally, reach one of my, milestone culinary career, milestones that I wanted to do. So, when I got the call from Food Network, bro, to actually come and be on one of the shows, that's when I knew life was not about to be the same no more after that, bro. That was like one of the highest achievements, especially where I'm from in Montgomery, bro. Like once you make it on TV, oh, bro, you
big time,
bro. You a superstar down there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like even out here, I knew it was a big accomplishment, like either way it went. But it just be so crazy, cause I would say because I'm not from Dallas originally like that, but I love how Dallas accepts me pretty much like I'm one of y'all own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, either way for me, it was a blessing, man. Either I'm from Montgomery, man. I was on Food Network. Hey man, proud to be an official Texan now.
Yeah.
I still made it on Food Network. So,
yeah,
man. Having that both, kind of that hometown support. You know what I'm saying? Plus living out here, man, and all my supporters out here. Having that Texas support, man.
Yeah.
Made me feel good either way. So
okay, so we're gonna talk about a couple things real quick, man. We see you out with a lot of celebrities. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about something that you got big coming October 25th. Yes, so let's talk about this, man, because I know recently I seen you, at the Chris Brown concert. I seen you cooking for Key Glock, and I seen you cooking with Tiana Taylor.
Shout out to
Talk about that. How did you even get to that level to where you can, do stuff for these celebrities?
Man, I will be honest, man. When you got a Jay Humble in your corner,
shout out Jay Humble, by the way.
Shout out to Jay Humble.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Yeah. When you got a Jay Humble in your corner and support you like this, a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, get elevated the humble way.
The humble way,
what I'm saying? Cause we outside.
Speaking of Jay Humble, Hoops and Fashion coming up, right?
Oh yeah, October 26th.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta be in there, right?
Be there, be square.
Yes, sir.
If you ain't there, you ain't nowhere.
Okay, say something.
Yes, sir.
Where's it gonna be at? You tell people where it's gonna be at.
Hey, man, look, man, Hoops and Fashion, man, October 26th, man, Dallas, Texas. It is lit. It is popping. Look, man, if y'all ain't gonna be there, I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be lit. Influencers, celebrities. Ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, who else even gonna pop up after that. But look, man, they taking hoops and fashion. It's gonna be one of the biggest, man, open basketball situations in the whole state. Man, I'm super excited. And the good thing about it, though, the good thing about hoops and fashion, right? We doing that. That's gonna be the day before the food truck.
Okay.
So
let's
man,
go.
Man.
Yeah.
October 25th through the 26th is gonna be one of the biggest weekends in the whole city.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So we ready.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. We gonna make it happen. But I just heard the ambulance going by. I was hoping, man, is that man going?
I don't know, man. might be another stalker out there. You never know that.
I saw you at the studio. I'm coming up there right now. You mess with my wife.
I'm trying to catch you all day. I know he probably saw the van and
yeah, like there he is.
There he is. Let me get him. But man, yeah, that was a crazy situation, right? I'd have had it worse than that though.
Bro,
I'd have had it worse than that.
It'd be like that. Here's the thing too, like, and I hate this. I'm not trying to bash on women, but
yeah.
Some of these women be having you in bad situations and stuff like that.
Man.
I had a woman have me come over like, "All right, you gotta leave my husband on the way home." I'm like, "Yo, what? Yo, what's on the way home?" Like,
man.
Or my boyfriend on the way home. Like, bro, they be so. You don't even know it.
You know, I got to tell you about the egg later.
Let's talk about it.
I gotta talk about the egg later.
Let's talk about some eggs real quick.
Oh, we're gonna talk about some eggs.
Let's talk about some eggs.
Man, so you ain't gonna believe this.
Okay.
So, bro, I was doing a brunch, right?
Okay.
And, you know, a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in that time frame. And, you know, if you ever been to like an all-women brunch, or, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you just there, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, cook, or, you know, you might be the bartender, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might be filming it for them, I don't know, you know. Man, if you ain't never been to one of them type of events, let me go ahead and tell you right now. Man, when them mimosas kick in, oh, bro, the freaks come out at night, but just in the daytime because it's brunch.
Oh, what's up?
Man, let me tell you, right? So I'm doing the brunch, right, bro? I'm trying to keep it all professional. You know, I be trying to, you know, they be trying me. But, man, I'm trying to keep it professional at the brunch. So, man, this lady, I ain't gonna lie, she was a nice looking lady, you know what I'm saying? She was about, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, she had to be maybe about like in her 50s.
Okay.
Like maybe in her 50s, right? So, you know, I could tell she was feeling me. You know what I'm saying? I knew we had like a little bit of chemistry going on. But, you know, I wasn't trying to be on that type of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, literally, man, she walked up to me, and she done had like 3 or 4 mimosas at this point, by the way. I just want to let everybody know that, right? So, she done had about 3 or 4 mimosas. So, she walked up to me, and she was like, "Chef." I said, "Yes, ma'am." You know, I'm from the South. You know, say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And she said, "Oh, you ain't got to call me, ma'am." I said, "Oh, okay, cool." She said, "I want some eggs." I said, "You want some eggs?" I was like, y'all just had like a whole like bunch of eggs over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just had a whole brunch. So, you know, I'm trying to cooperate with her. I said, well, what kind of eggs you want? I said, "Dang, you want them scrambled?" She said, "Uh-uh." I said, "You want them sunny side up?" She said, "Uh-uh." I said, "You want it poached?" She said, "Uh-uh." I said, "Damn, what you want there? Hard-boiled egg?" She said, "Uh-uh." I said, well, how do you want your eggs? Get what the lady told me, bro.
What she said?
She said she want her eggs fertilized.
Hey, she was honest with it, right?
She kept it solid.
She kept it solid, right?
She kept it solid. Man, they be trying to put that pressure on me.
Yeah.
They trying to put that pressure
What
on
Kalani
me.
say? What Kalani say? That Don Julio made me a fulfill. It be like that.
Man, that what thing. That what kind of look I think they had inside, man. Them mimosas, bro. Had to be some Don Julio. It was either that or some Grey Goose that got it loose.
No. They be having the memes like when your girl going off the brunch and she come back home.
Man, oh my goodness, man. But yeah. I done had some wild instances, man, at these private events.
See, it's the levels in life. You know, when you were younger, it was the clubs and stuff. You went out to clubs and stuff. The older you get, okay, it's the brunch. The brunch is the club now.
Oh, the brunch is it. Oh, that's the one.
That was like there's a place we used to go to in Frisco called Common Table.
Yeah.
They used to have the hip hop brunch on Sundays.
Oh, man.
It used to get a little too ratchet for you. I was like, all right, I got to dip. I'm like, we in Frisco with it. We can't be getting like this in Frisco. But It was some fun times up there, but yeah, ain't nothing like a good brunch. Like,
ain't nothing like it, man. Best thing going on since sliced bread. Bro.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because some of us we can't last past 9 o'clock anymore.
For real. Hey man, you in that 30 club?
Yeah, you in that 30 plus club? Yeah,
God, man.
That's like that Canelo fight, man. I was trying to stay up. I nodded off in that fight a couple of times.
Man, I don't think, man, I didn't watch it till like the day after.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it the day after.
Busy like that, right?
Man, when I get home from work, man, like, oh man, anything or anybody say be like, let's hang out past like 9:30. Oh, that's pushing.
Yeah.
That's pushing. That's pushing. You gotta catch me like in the afternoon, evening.
And you gotta schedule it a couple weeks in advance.
Yeah.
Like you gotta give me like, let me see. I mean, you gotta give me a day. I can't do like no spontaneous like, okay, spur of the moment. Like, hey, you go. I can't.
Man, I be hitting them with the corporate thing now.
Yeah.
I be like, let's touch bases.
Yeah. Suck around back here around 2 weeks from today or whatever. All right. So like I said, we got the food truck opening October 25th.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You said it's the day after Hoops and Fashion?
Yeah.
Day after Hoops and Fashion. Okay.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from this food truck?
Man, everybody watching this video right now, this podcast is a worldwide exclusive right now. I'm telling you, October 25th, it is going down in a major way. We are actually going to be bringing one of the, from what I know, one of the first major upscale culinary cuisine food trucks, man, to the DFW. And Ray, we got everything up.
Okay.
You ready for this list?
Let's
go. Go ahead and give you that list. Here we go. So we got the 101 signature Hennessy and honey wings. You already know it's going down like an elevator with them things, right?
Okay.
Man, then I'm going to take them to the islands with the Caribbean jerk lamb chops, right? Ooh, man, then I'm going to really mess them up all the way too now when we do this good old salmon pasta too. Straight fire. Then on top of that, we got the truffle waffle fries. You know you can't go wrong with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We ain't playing no games around here. This is the PlayStation. And then on top of that, we got the signature and world famous now, pineapple bang boat.
Okay.
Oh, you know what's going down.
Okay.
And then just to mess them up all the way on the last route, man, I'm taking everybody to Alabama because on that food truck, we got them deep fried peach cobbler egg rolls.
Stop playing with me, man.
Man, like a man with no head, no cap.
Okay. I you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide through, get me a little sampler plate.
Yes, sir.
Just put a little bit of everything on there for me.
I already know.
We get a little sampler of everything on there.
Yes, sir.
So October 25th, man. Make sure y'all pull up. He gonna post the location of where it's gonna be at. Unless you somebody's husband, don't pull up now.
Yeah.
All right.
Security strictly enforced, by the way. So I'm gonna throw that out.
We're gonna do that, right? All right. So let's dive into some fun stuff right here.
Yes, sir.
We got this segment on the show. It's called
Slow down, I just wanna get to know you.
Slow Down, we just want to get to know you. This is where we ask you some random questions off the rip.
Sure.
We don't know where we gonna go with some of these questions. We may go somewhere completely different, all right? So before we move forward, you gotta shout out all your social media platforms and where people can find you online and some things you want people to check out.
Yes, sir. So look, man, make sure, man, y'all follow me on Instagram at Official Chef Benjamin, TikTok at Official Chef Benjamin. You can also go to that website, chefbenjaminexperience.com. And man, you just can't remember all that. Look, just go on Google or go on ChatGPT, type in Official Chef Benjamin. All that information gonna pull up. So man, look, I'm everywhere. I'm all over the web, literally like a tarantula.
Okay. This is a staple question in this segment, all right?
Yeah.
Say, I'm Ray. I'm the movie director, movie producer.
For sure.
I'm making the Chef Benjamin story, all right?
Man.
Who's starring as you in the movie?
Man, who's starring as me in the Chef Benjamin movie? Dang. I be trying to be Superman. I be trying to do it, if I could, I would be up in it like that. But, man, at this point, oh, man. Dang, it was a random question. I wasn't expecting this one. Who's starring as me in the movie? And it could be anybody.
Anybody you want.
Anybody. Oh, man. Who starring Chef Benjamin in the movie? Dang, Ray. I can't even name nobody right now. I really couldn't.
We're going to circle back to that, all right?
Yeah. Let's circle back to that.
Before we leave, we don't answer that one, all right? All right, cool. All right. So, we talked at the top of the show, about this podcast, being one, about the motion in Dallas, all right? So, I want you to name, it could be 5 people, 5 things, 5 places, 5 things that you think are underrated gems in the city of Dallas?
Oh man, 5 things that I think are underrated gems in the city of Dallas.
Like I said, it can be places, people, things,
for sure,
or whatever.
For sure. Man, 5 things I feel like is underrated, man. Of course, now, I want the whole world to know about Sweet Beet Vodka.
Okay.
So, I feel like, I feel like Sweet Beet gonna be even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's one, like, the hottest, like, liquor brands out. So, everybody watching, make sure y'all get y'all a bottle of that, too. Oh, man. Another thing that I say that's a hidden gem. Oh, man. Hidden gem in Dallas. Let me see. Now, you know what's crazy, bro? I actually went to one of the hidden daiquiri shops out here.
Okay.
That was pretty cool, man. Dang, that was maybe about like 5 months ago. I forgot the exact name. I gotta look it back up. Another hidden gem, man. Sometimes I could be a hidden gem out here in Dallas, which is crazy.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
On top of that, another thing that's a hidden gem in Dallas. Let's see. Let me see real quick. Now, you know what's crazy? So I was actually out there. Dang, what's the name of that restaurant I had went to? I forgot the name. I think it was called like Big Daddy's or something like that. I don't know, bro. It's over there like in Oak Cliff, bro. It's like connected to a gas station, but like the food was like it's pretty much busting.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, right? Another thing that I would say that's like a hidden gem. Let me see real quick. Oh man. Dang. I'm gonna go with the Chef Benjamin food truck.
Okay. There we go.
That could be another thing. Another hidden gem. Man. Hidden gem. And it could be anything, right?
Anything.
Anything that's another hidden gem, bro. Let's see here. I gotta go with it's another hidden gem in Dallas. I'm thinking. Dang, that's a good question. That's a good question, bro. Dang. Another thing that's a hidden gem. Oh, you know what? Because on October 26th, the world gonna know about hoops and fashion.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Who's in fashion? We're gonna talk about that, all right? Said Sweet Beet Vodka.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sweet Beet Vodka, what would you like to? How you like your Sweet Beet Vodka?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I be drinking it straight. like you'll be surprised.
I can't be doing no vodka like that.
Dog, Sweet Beet, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like that's like that's like the only vodka I've ever had in my life. Well, literally, I can just like straight, just like take a shot of it. No burn, straight smooth, and man, like it's just like that one shot. That's all I be need. Like, it's so good. Yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I ain't really been a vodka person like that.
That's Sweet Beet.
It's been a long time since I've heard. Yeah. Okay. We gotta see what's up with that. All right. We gotta see what's up with you. All right. So, you Chef Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
We seen how you be doing with the ladies on the social media. All right.
Yeah.
So, if you not cooking for the ladies, what would you be considered one of your top first date spots in the city of Dallas?
Oh, top first date spots in the city of Dallas. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be going all out sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I might take a woman to True Lux.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now if I really like her, I'm gonna take her to Dakota's.
Okay.
If I really like her, I'm taking her to Dakota's. Now, we just kind of like kicking it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might go to Applebee's 2 for $20.
Say, man, sometimes with this economy.
Hey, nah, in this economy, yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that 2 for $20 kind of is a good deal right now, all right?
What was it, girl? I think it was like a year or so ago. I don't know how long ago it was. She's like, yeah, I ain't going to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date.
Yeah. Oh, they be trying to shut Cheesecake Factory out.
Say, man, I don't know what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
I took a girl on a date to Cheesecake Factory a long time ago.
I don't know what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. I think they got some before with Cheesecake Factory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing too. Like, and I'm gonna give you a PSA, ladies. Okay, don't ask no man to take you someplace that you can't afford to take yourself. If you know it ain't in your budget to take yourself, why should you expect someone to take you there?
No,
just
for
throwing that out there for you, because
No, for real.
y'all getting out of hand, talking about, oh yeah, my time is valuable. So are you a prostitute now?
No, for real.
What are we doing here? What we doing here? Like, come on now, let's be for real. Talking about I gotta pay for your babysitter to take you out.
No, for real.
Y'all bugging. Y'all getting way out of line. I don't know what dude you got to do that to you. And it's the men that be causing these problems.
No, it is.
It be the men that be
really
causing these problems.
It really is.
They try to trick and stuff like that,
really
and
is.
try to be like they got it like that. So now all these women like,
really.
oh, if I got one person to do it, I can get another person to do it. But
Man.
yeah,
I had to cut a girl off that one time. You know what she told me?
What?
She said, well, my old dude used to take me here. I said, well, dang, you might well call him.
yeah,
Save my money.
yeah.
I'm saying.
If a girl asks you within like 3 weeks for money, I'm like, nah.
Nah.
You mind if I borrow something?
I just beat him to the point these days.
Yeah.
I be like, dang, I just about to ask you.
Yeah, like dang.
Beat him to the point.
I was gonna say, can I borrow something? Like my lights about to get cut off, bro.
You gotta beat him to the point. Gotta stay one step ahead.
Yeah, to the point. All right. So, Chef Benjamin, we open up the food truck, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I know you gotta have your own. You want the own restaurant. That's coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Restaurant's coming soon.
That's the next one.
Top 5 cities you want your restaurants to be in.
Oh man, top 5 cities. Look, automatically, man. Of course, Dallas, Texas. Of course, Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas gonna be number 1. You know what I'm saying? After that, you gotta have that MIA. You know what I'm saying? That Miami location. Gotta have that. Believe it or not, man, with all the kind of like all the creativity now that's going on in the country, man, Vegas. I just feel like you gotta have like a restaurant in Vegas. I feel like every celebrity chef, well not every, but like majority like the major celebrity chefs, they got a restaurant in Vegas. So man, Dallas, Vegas, Miami, man, New York. And believe it or not, man, I know everybody's saying, what about LA? I want to do better than that. I want to put in Malibu though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I deal with that. All right. Yeah. So, if you do this all the time, okay, pick your perfect 5-course dinner.
And that's so funny because I got a 5-course dinner I got to go through tonight.
Okay, there we go.
So, man, perfect 5-course dinner. Ooh, man, off top, I would probably start off, man, with a strawberry and watermelon arugula salad with a raspberry vinaigrette. That'd be really, really good. Okay. Then after that, man, we probably gonna go ahead and jump into like another. Man, I don't want no soup. We'll go ahead and jump into like one of our appetizers, right? So definitely, especially like if I'm making it, man, some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls with the sweet Thai chili glaze. I know, right? Stupid. So Philly cheesesteak egg rolls with the sweet Thai chili glaze. Then of course after that, man, I gotta have some seafood. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably go with some deep fried panko salmon bites with a Cajun lemon cream sauce. That's gonna be fire right there. Then we're gonna work our way into entrees, man. I might do a servitor. I would say a servitor, right? So I would probably go with some medium rare jerk lamb chops on the racks. Those would be good. I pair that with maybe I would pair that with the 10-ounce Cajun lobster tail. That'll be fire. Oh, gotta have the red bitch mashed potatoes. Then on top of that, gotta have, we gotta have a little vegetable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna either do some roasted asparagus, or bro, I'm gonna do a sauteed garlic spinach. That'd be fire. Man, that'd be fire. And then you gotta have dessert. I'm gonna either do a deep fried cheesecake, or I'm gonna do a funnel cake cinnamon roll.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my insulin shot now. Right now. So we go ahead and take the insulin shot right now. Cause Lord Jesus. Because I'm gonna put it up on the screen because I've seen some of these elegant dishes you be making. And y'all gotta look at some of these. I'm putting them here on the screen here in a minute for y'all. Man, you be doing your thing. I'm like, God dang, I be looking at stuff. I think Jay sent me some pictures. I was like, man, why you trying to make me hungry like right now, man? I was starving. I'm like, bro, that's wrong. That was damn near cruel for you doing that right now, all right? So while we on that, let's keep this top 5 flowing. Your top 5 favorite dishes you like to cook.
Top 5 favorite dishes I like to cook? Ooh, man. definitely the Hennessy and honey wings. Like that's just like my like number one go to. I love making that. Believe it or not, I love a good beef Wellington that I get to make. So
Okay.
I'm never gonna make that right there. Oh man, believe it or not, like I said, cause I'm from the South, bro. So catfish and spaghetti. Bro, that junk be fire. Bro, I don't know what it is about it when you make that, but like it is fire, dog. So that's one of my favorite dishes. And then of course I'm a big like soul food fan too. So you know what's crazy? I actually made this maybe like 4 days ago, right? So I actually made a soul food egg roll. Bro, I did some fried chicken, some mac and cheese, and some yams. And I rolled into an egg roll. And check this out, right? I actually had ended up making a maple glaze to dip the egg roll in. Wow.
You can't do that. You can't be doing that, man. What you doing?
Big back season.
Yeah.
I'm playing. Man, I would say that. Oh, dang, man. Definitely on top of that. I'm a big pasta fan too. So any like penne pasta or like fettuccine, like especially if I can do it with more like a carbonara, man, definitely gonna make something like that. And then to top it all off, man, oh, I forgot the steak, man. That tomahawk steak. I'm gonna make me a tomahawk steak.
Okay.
I'm gonna make me a tomahawk.
Okay. So you being a chef,
Yeah.
so you black, obviously.
Yeah.
What do you think is probably the one staple food you have to have at any black function?
Oh man, macaroni and cheese.
That's the answer I was looking for. I was like, that's got to be the answer. Anywhere I go, first thing I look on the menu. They got any macaroni in here?
Oh, that's number one. That's the number one go-to.
Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Places you been to? Let's do your top 5 macaronis.
My top 5 macaronis. Oh man, you really want me to say it?
What's up?
You sure?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Chef Ben.
I like it. We go for it. All right. So you know how you
I don't trust nobody else macaroni, bro. Like, I mean, besides my mom macaroni, other than that, I had some.
Yeah, I'm very bougie. I'm very opinionated when it comes to my my macaroni. I'm a connoisseur. I'm a macaroni connoisseur.
For real.
A macaroni connoisseur. All right. So all right, you see how they have like those little small planes? They fly them in the sky and they put a banner attached to them. If you could put a message on the banner to fly across the sky, what you gonna put on there?
What's the plane flying? Like it's like a certain state or city?
No, it's just
just flying. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, off top, man. I'm gonna put October 25th and October 26th, man. Y'all get ready, man, for the Chef Benjamin food truck and Hoops and Fashion.
Okay, yeah. I like that. All right.
That's that Skyview promo.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, in closing, I always ask these 2 questions. First off, if you could give any advice to anyone, no matter the subject matter, what advice would you give? And secondly, what you want people to take away from, sitting here on the couch with me today?
Man, if I get anybody any advice, right, I'm going to go ahead and tell them. I would say, I feel like sometimes in life, man, we all want to, succeed so bad that we don't realize that it takes time. Cause like a lot of people want like overnight success and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I got this quote, man, that I like to say. So the quote goes, "The day that you plant the seed, that's not the day you eat the fruit."
Yeah, that's a deep one. I need to get all y'all to like write y'all advice. I'm gonna put that in the book. I need to put this in the book, and I'm gonna have y'all sign the page.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's what we need to do. And what do you want people to take away from it?
Man, what I want people to take away from it today, man. What I want people to take away from this podcast episode today. Let me see here. Oh, let's talk about growth. Let's talk about growth too.
Okay.
Let's talk about growth. I know sometimes, when we try and look for that inspiration, that motivation and everything. And, sometimes when we have like a lot of stuff going on in life, I do got another good saying that I like too. This is what I want everybody to take away from this today. Listen, even though it feels like things are falling apart in life, it's really falling into place.
Say, man, you dropping them gems over here. You dropping them gems. Man, again, appreciate you taking your time out. You come sit down on the couch with us.
Yes, sir.
Again, make sure you check out the food truck. Check out Hoops and Fashion again. Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff going on in the city.
Yes, sir.
In closing, when I close up, these interviews, and it's actually more like conversations more than they are interviews. Last word I like to say is, one, if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. Consistency is the key to life, all right? Everything in life, is the key of it is being consistent, all right?
Sure.
Now, I want you to get your swag on, kind of rub your hands like you Birdman, all right? Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically, and I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray, Chef Benjamin, Ray Ray's podcast, doing it for the city of Dallas. Yo, we out. We catch you next time. Shout out Jay Humble.
Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Hey, get money all day, get money all night.